Hi guys, so today we are solving this problem called backspace string compare. Let's read it. Given two string s and t, return true if they are equal when both are typed into empty text editor. Hashtag means a backspace character. Now that after backspacing an empty text, the text will continue empty, right? So we've been given two strings and we need to determine if they are equal or not, basically. And we have hashtag which is given, which denotes that it is a backspace, right? So for example, this one, the actual string would be so a and then b, then hashtag, which means that this is deleted. So this both are not considered in the string, and the final output is then c, ac, right? Similarly here, A and then D and hashtag, which means that D is deleted. So which means that the final string is AC. And we need to check if both of them are equal, then we need to return true, right? So there are two approaches to solve this problem. So first is using stack, which will be having O of n space, right? We will be creating stack, and the idea would be that whenever we encounter a hashtag, we pop the last element that we've put into the stack. So we'll be actually using the string. So for example, AB hashtag C. So I'll put A, then B, and whenever I get hashtag, I remove the top of the stack. So I remove this, right? And then again, in the stack, I have C. So I put C, and that's it. Yeah. So that is the first stack, right? And similarly for the second one, we have A, then D, and then now we've encountered a hashtag, right? So AD, hashtag C. So when we've encountered a hashtag, we'll pop out the last element. So we'll pop this out. Then we move to the next one, which is C. We'll just put C, and that will be the stack, right? And we just pop both of these and check if both of them are having equal string, right? The second approach is without the space, right? So space is O of 1. Here the time complexity is O of n as well, and here as well O of n, but the space is reduced, which is using two pointers, right? So in two pointers approach, what we are doing is that we are just going to check that if the values are equal or not. So we'll start from the end. So we'll check, is w equal to w? Yes. Then we go to the next one. Is t equal to t? Yes, right? Then we go to the next one. Now we have hashtag. So now hashtag will be handled separately, right? So hashtag will be handled in a way such that whenever we encounter a hashtag, we'll keep a count, right? So the number of hashtags that we encounter. So here we've encountered, so skip, I'll name it as skip, and we've encountered one so far, hashtag. Then again one, then two, right? So one more. Then now we have encountered an element, right? So once we have encountered an element, we'll skip those elements as well, right? The comparison of those elements will be skipped because they are backspaced, right? So I'll skip it the number of times the skip exists, right? So right now it's 2. So I'll skip the j, right? And I'll do minus minus, so this become 1. And now I'm at x and I still have skip to be skipped, basically backspace, right? So I'll skip it, then go to the next one, and yeah, that is basically 0, and we'll count this one, basically compare this one to the value of the string, right? Similarly here, we have skip as 1, then we go to the next one, then we have skip, so skip is updated. Now we go to the j, so j is there, so we'll reduce the skip to 1 because we need to skip j, right? Then we encounter a hashtag again, so increase the skip to 2. Then we go again here, and we have oh, we still have skip, so reduce the skip and also skip it. Then we have here skip it, reduce to 0. Then we come to B, right? At B, we check, is the value of these two equal? Yes, both of them are equal. So any point of time, we'll just iterate one by one, right? From the right to left, right? And keep on checking. If there is any hashtag, we'll do the hashtag, we'll cater to the hashtag approach. But whenever there is just a string, characters, we'll just compare it and check the values. If there is a hashtag, we'll update the skip value. Like skip will be a counter for outside, where we'll be maintaining for s string and t skips t string. and we'll update it whenever we encounter a hashtag and reduce it whenever we need to skip characters basically. And in the end, once that all of that is done, we'll just compare the character. If it's equal, then we move to the next one, right? So in this way, right to left, we'll iterate and keep on checking the hashtags. So yeah, that is the idea. Let's get to the coding part in order to understand this a bit better. Right, let's get to the coding part. So first of all, I'll have I, which will be from, and then T, right? And I'll just say while I is greater than equal to 0, or j is greater than equal to 0, till that time we'll do this. And I'll maintain a skip value as I told you. So skip s equal to 0 in skip t equal to 0. Okay, right. So right now, while um, s of while while actually I is greater than equal to 0, till that time we'll check if s of I equal to hashtag, right? Then we do skip of s plus plus and I minus minus. Else if skip of s is still greater than 0, then we will do skip of s minus minus and I minus minus. Else just break it out, right? And yeah, basically if it's a hashtag, we'll increase the skip and also do minus minus and keep on counting the hashtags. Else if it's a character, then I'll check if skip values are there, if we need to skip that character or not. If we need to skip it, then I'll do skip minus minus and also I minus minus, else I'll break it, right? So yeah, that is the idea. Similarly, I'll do it for T. So J, and here I will write T and skip of T and J, and here T, and then T, and this would be J. And yeah, that will be for J, for basically the T string. Now we'll check if I is greater than equal to 0 and J is greater than equal to 0 and S of I is not equal to T of J, then I need to return false, right? And also like if one of the strings has already got empty because of doing this operations. So if I is greater than equal to 0 is not equal to J is greater than equal to 0, then return false as well, right? And in the end, I just do I minus minus, moving forward, j minus minus, moving forward, right? And in the end, I just return true, that whenever all of this is done, I need to return true, right? That is the idea. Let's run it to see if everything is working fine. Just gonna check here. What's the problem? I, j, s of I, skip line, right? Yeah, here we have written t of I. Yep, that works. Cool. I hope you guys understood the problem. Thank you so much.